Welcome to the Jerry Pitre Show, the place where cards, culture, and conversation all come together. Whether we're breaking down the biggest headlines in the hobby or just sitting down with a special guest, we're here to bring you stories that matter in the hobby. And today's topic is we're talking about repacks again. And GameStop has entered the mystery pack game with something called Juice. But is it really worth a squeeze? So on this episode today, I got Imani on the stage right here. And we're just going to chop it up and kind of talk this out because in the news right now, everybody is freaking out about a one-of-one that you can actually go hear the whole story on this week's previous episode. Go check that out. But this is actually some news that's kind of getting slept on. That's a big deal. Imani, welcome to the show. Longtime guest, big time homie. Thank you for jumping in.
Oh yeah, we here. Gotta give the people what they want.
Listen, and it sounds like they want the juice, and they want the juice boxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So basically, what I'm seeing right now is that GameStop basically came up with their own repack system, but for what I understand, it's not really their repack system. They're just kind of we need these repacks over here, which is called juice boxes.
Now, so we've seen the juice boxes retailing. I think on the guy's TikTok, it was probably $40 plus tax.
Right.
So whatever your state's price is for that, our state it's around $45. So the thing is with these, it looked very tempting, right? But it only looked tempting at a case scenario for me because it was
Right.
cheaper at a case scenario than it was for the individuals.
So the thing with these repacks is there's a company named Juice Box Repacks, and they're basically kind of like an outlet for everybody that needs repack. So on their website, it actually comes in like different flavors. They come in like lime, apple, and like blueberry, I believe. And so the ones at GameStop is only the lime one because what I understand is only TCG. Well, it's only Pokemon, but they do have one different repack that's just for One Piece also.
Yeah, the One Piece pack.
Yeah. So basically what basically came on here to say, look, it's I feel like every day a different company is getting into the repack market, and how we discuss it on this episode and on the bonus one that's coming up this week also is that we just talk about how is the repack, is it rising up, and what GameStop is doing right now is look like it is.
So I'm pulling up the actual website right here. And one of the things that Imani and me kind of thought was really interesting is there is the buyback guarantee. And so their buyback guarantee is any card that is valued below $10, they will buy for exactly $10.
$10. Which I mean,
So in a way, I mean, I'm not going to argue that that's not a decent deal, right? For
right.
sure. That's a decent deal. However, I will say, your time limit is, 90 days. Second off, you've got to pay for shipping. And I'll be honest with you, like what we saw were CGC slabs coming out. Like if this was a PSA only product, a hey, this is PSA Beckett, right? But I just have strong vibes, and I could be wrong. I've not done thousands of hours of research into what exactly comes out of these. The vast majority of what I've seen comes out, people are disappointed.
So what I'm seeing right now is that they do have some PSA, some SGC, and some CGC. There's a lot more CGCs in there, but I'm looking at it going, if it was all PSA, will it be at $40? You know, that's the question.
So my thing is at scale, the answer really should be yes, but at this moment, it is no. That's why the CGC slabs are in there. I just, I love the fact that they go, hey, if it costs under $10, we will buy it back for exactly $10. Immediately, my mind goes, how does the person feel who goes, I spent $45, $40, and anybody can rough redneck math your state's tax. So they spent $40 plus some, and they received an $11 card. That is the individual who is hurt the most,
Mm-hmm.
I think, because they were like, they didn't even want to buy my shit back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this pulls up little Billy for $10.05.
Whew.
Can't buy it back. Yeah, like, is that a reality? Because like eventually it would happen, right? Like,
Well, I guess the people that's really hurting is that 11 to 22 kind of spot. Really, like 11 to 25. I guess $11 and
no.
$25.
Truth be told, everybody is hurting from 11, no, well, really $10 and a penny to
Yeah.
$40. But yeah, no, definitely the person who gets $30, they're like, hey, I lost $10, whatever. I've got a cool slab. Maybe they might not even view it as a loss. They might go, hey, I've got a $30 slab now. That's cool. I didn't have a graded card before. I didn't have to go grade anything. I didn't have to go to a card show. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no,
Yep.
1,000%, you're correct. The $11 to $24 person got fucked.
I think it wouldn't be like no harm, no foul to just kind of increase it, maybe to $20, because even with $20,
Well, look at this. You still have to pay the cost of shipping,
it,
bro.
I
And
mean,
this is not an ad for Arena Club or Courtyard IO or whatever, but it is really hard because what was the one that we did, right? Like you
Rena,
spent and you go, hey, I spent $20 and then they immediately offered you $18. Shit, okay, I'm
right,
down to whatever, right? Feed the
right.
machine, jump back in. I mean, other than to sell stuff that is lackluster to individuals, what is the point of repacks? Because it's not to
I don't
sell
know.
hits. It's not to sell hits. That's not the goal.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? And I can look this up real quick. Is how close is it repacks to just opening wax, or how close is
Oh,
repacks to like,
I completely agree. I
yeah,
first
or
interject.
getting in a break?
So here's the qualify. Okay, so here's the craziest tier list ever. So in my mind of just utterly getting rammed the worst out of those scenarios, honestly, repacks could be done in the correct way. But there's a lot of things in life that in theory they sound really good and then played out is just, yeah, this dude got his $4 CGC slabs, and now he's still got to pay $10 to send them back. The only way and this is kind of quick interjection, how they could improve this system is you could submit they could give you a QR code and you could take this item to GameStop and just have them send it. That would update this and make it significantly better.
So here's the deal. Here's where I just thought about this. Because it's less PSA, it might not be. People may not be showing PSA, whatever.
That's probably why fucking GameStop doesn't want to buy it.
Well, they can buy it.
Yeah,
it's not PSA.
Correct.
So, I mean,
you ain't lying when that's 100%. Like 100%. They're gonna buy your PSA shit. As long as it's an 8 and above, they will buy your PSA stuff.
Here's a simple way to think about it. I just looked this up, and we can clip this if we want to. Wax equals factory seal lottery tickets. Repacks equals aftermarket lottery tickets.
I would agree. And of lottery tickets, this model still loses to the Courtyard, the Arena Club. The problem with Arena Club is they're still grading their own stuff. If they just dedicated and said, hey.
But here's the deal. Which, like I said, nobody cares about no other grading but PSA, and you can grade your car with Arena Club for $10. I mean, are we even, why isn't people getting excited about this? Because it's still Arena Club. Nobody cares about the pricing on stuff. They just want the
provenance.
Yeah, they just want the PSA 10. That's it.
Well, here's the other thing. Like, as a watch guy, you can buy a Casio that can literally tell you date and time and all the fun, fancy stuff. But you're still going to go, damn, I wish I had a Rolex.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Because you got to look at it and go, what is different? What makes this so different?
Correct.
Than what PSA is doing. Like, what grading company is so different? Now, we're not just saying like you're matching the card with the little paper inside of it. We're not talking about that. It's like, what is it that makes you different? And I think with SGC, what made it so different was it had turnaround time, and it had a little more value
than Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
And it was cheaper.
Not only that, but I really want to lean into their customer service. Like RIP to Pete. I'm sure it'll be the same. But when a business is a boutique versus this guy was like, this is my baby, and like,
because you knew. Nat Turner's not going to come out and do what SGCP did. No. Not going to do that at all. But this right here, yeah.
Yeah, with this right here, I think what it does show us, and we kind of talked about this off air, but you brought up a great point, and I just wanted to beat you to it. And I mean, I'm still giving you credit for it. But is this the perfect price point for repacks? That $40, is that the sweet number, Imani? Is this how we get mom?
Because this is the $19.99 and not saying $20. So the $39.99 feels cheaper than $60, or it feels cheaper than $50 repacks. It feels extremely cheaper. And it goes, in your mind, you're not taking a risk. It's still the same thing. I'm up late. I'm seeing this mop and bucket that spins for $19.99. I'm not out.
Well,
I'm not out.
here's the other thought, though. I mean, with the thought of for the most part, if mom's had the kid's grade, she knows it costs at least $25 to grade the card.
Right.
And
Right.
how many cards has that kid graded that were not worth squat just because he wanted to show, or he or she wanted to show off their friends and said, "Hey, I've got a graded card. Check this out. I'm cooler than you. I've got a PSA 10 veteran Kaboom. Oh my god! Yeah, my dad paid $175 for it, and he talked the guy down." But honestly, though, the price point is interesting. I have no interest at all in going and attempting. However, I did tell Imani it does make you want to buy a case so that you can make a video and say, "Huh, is it worth it?"
But I mean, listen. But even with $40,
It's not a big gamble. I get it.
It's not, and especially if you have a GameStop credit. If you have $5 off a month,
okay. So that was immediately where my mind went. Well, ma'am, if you were a GameStop member, you'd get a $5 coupon off, and he's already been buying and trading these games, so he would already have points, so he could be buying this for $15. Yeah, like I can hear it right effing now.
And you'll get points. Like I said, you get points to go on your pro member also. That you can use those points to grade, or if you have already credit, it's the best thing that can happen is you use your credit to buy a juice box, whatever. Then you get a juice box, you get a $70 card. You put that in the GameStop, which this week is 15% more on trade, and you turn it in for more than that, and you get a card graded out of it for free.
Correct.
That's like the ultimate situation.
Yes, it is. It has got a lot of appeal, honestly.
And I like the packaging. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me pull up and show the packaging off. I didn't want to show too much, but
we'll
give them a little juice.
What is it?
We'll give them some juice.
Very CBD-ish.
Very, I would say, vape-ish.
Oh, vape-ish?
Yeah, that's what that vape packaging is. What that screamed to me immediately.
Oh, when you rip it open like that? I think it's the same thing, right?
Well, no, that's I'm just talking about like this. Like,
the look of it.
It's the look of it. It's like you're not selling cigarettes to kids, or you're not selling gambling to kids, but like, hey mom, can I get a juice pack?
That is pretty close to a children's and adult cartoon show about who lives on the bottom of the ocean.
I would say it looks very similar to somebody who's in a pineapple under the sea.
Yes, and it's listen. Here's the deal.
It's working.
Let's just say this: we came on this show.
First off, I wonder, did they have to pay for the hat, or like?
No, it's just a hat.
It's just a hat.
No, because
they changed the fit.
Here's the thing: they have. Go back to a hat. Say if all of a sudden this one anime has it, right? It has the red scarf outside of the hat. This one has the red scarf in the hat.
Correct.
So it just, that's how you just kind of get away with stuff around, stuff like that. But we came on here
so clear
to really, we've been seeing TikTok videos of people opening this up and getting straight bamboozled out of this, right?
Bamboozled is a appropriate phrase because, okay, look at this. Look at this. Grape baseball. Get graped for baseball. $3,900. What?
But we don't know how much that sells retail though. You know, they sell those on TikTok all day long.
Look at
those right there,
sugar free.
Yeah, I love the names though. I mean, here's the deal. Like I said,
it's beautiful marketing.
We came on here.
Oh, hold on.
Thinking that.
Hold on. Look at this. This is how you know it's AI. Look at the baseball.
That's funny.
That's
over there. Will Smith and stuff up. It's crazy.
Join the wait list.
But see, that's the thing. Look at that. I mean, it's a crazy story.
Look at this. They all have the same background. That's how you know they're like fake ass reviews.
But see, I think the thing of this right here is that they're not really meant for the consumer. They're just like, yo,
popping off, dude.
We're just going. Yeah, we're just going to sell to repackers and stuff.
Who asked me if there's autos in juice box, dude?
I mean, that's
a Jalen.
That's all it is. I mean, it's how do we sell to repackers? I mean, there's some
how we sell to GameStop.
Yeah, how do we sell as repackers to GameStop? But looking at some of these hits, fuck, this is your hits that we're showing?
I mean, depending on which one it came out of. And the price, I still, like I said, I got to know more on prices of the grapes.
Hold on. You get Alonzo Ball to 10. Mid. Mosaic Stained Glass 2022, not even rookie year. 9.
Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
That's a $60 card.
Yeah. I bet you that's
probably more than that.
$3,400 pack.
It's probably more than
that. This piece of shit, Jordan Love. Oh, it's out of fucking Crown Royale. It's a 9. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, but if you're saying if you're screaming it in the $30 box,
an SGC 10 Victor Wet Banana. I mean, $30. Bro, come on. It's hoops.
Great at 30.
Shit, you pull it. Okay, hold on. All right, right now, Imani, I want you to pull this up on Card Ladder, and you tell me what fucking Card Ladder tells you this is worth.
Zoom out a little bit.
Okay. Well, it won't let me do it if you're trying to take a picture of the whole thing.
On.
It won't. Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on. Interactive for the people. If you're on the audio,
literally right now, I have a picture of a 2023-24 Panini Hoops Victor Wet Banana SGC 10 rookie booty to the front pose where he's poking it out for Diddy. Like, ooh, you back there, Diddy? Hey, yo.
Keep right there.
Okay.
Let's see.
Look at that pose, though. What is that? All right. Poke your butt out there, Victor. Oh, yeah. Listen, if you are not on the visual version of this, you are very much missing out, boys and girls. The audio's entertaining. We're here to have fun. But Diddy over there looking like, hey, I got that.
So I would say,
what Card Ladder say?
I can't find a Card Ladder, but I did find a PSA 10.
What's a PSA 10 do?
It sold back in July for $30.
$30. I'm gonna scan this on Shout Out to Center Stage.
That's where I got it from.
And then I'm going to go take it to eBay. So a PSA 10 did $31. A PSA 8 did $10. A PSA 9 did $34. A base did $3. Huh?
A PSA 9?
Yes, August 27.
Oh, that's recent. Okay, I didn't get the recent one.
So what do you think they're gonna fucking value this piece of shit at? This
30?
is an SGC 9. I'm thinking they're gonna
Depending on when
tell
it got
you,
sold.
oh dog, they're gonna tell you, oh, this is a $40 card. Yeah, the PSA 9 or the PSA 10 of this exact same card did $30. Oh yeah, it's $30. We're not buying it back either way. Like either way. And look, it's got a crack in the case. Hold on. Look at that to the
Oh,
bottom
it
left.
does got a crack on the case.
It's
Look at
got a
that.
crack in the case.
It
Bro,
does.
first off,
Is it the hits for real?
this is their hits for real. This is off their official site. Okay, so boys and girls, if you're not noticing, we're on their official site, and these are the hits they're showing, my guy. Look at this. Justin Herbert, PSA 10. Tell me you're offloading garbage without telling me you're offloading garbage.
That's a
What
$40
does
card.
this pull up? I know you can pull this up on Card Ladder right now.
That's a good visual right there. $38, 48, 48,
$48.
Yeah.
So this is your hit. So $48. Let's see. Let's go back to this piece of shit, Jordan Love.
Let's see if I can. Read
By the way, this is a 2020 Chronicles, Panini
Rookie.
Chronicles, Jordan Love, Crown Royale, PSA 9 that we are referencing. Die cut.
The PSA 9?
Yes.
So 18,
I
28,
mean,
22, 20, 33.
So this is a $15 card that is on our hits section. Let's see what else we've got. Hold on. I mean, and I hate to be like that guy. Let's go to a good name. We got Patrick Mahomes, 2023 Prism, Pandora, PSA 9. I'm going to hit it on all.
That's a good one. Oh, that's a really good one. I didn't know it wasn't that much. Well, last one is 40, but it's like 72, 70. It's like Super Bowl. So about $40, $50.
Alt has it as $53. Last one at $46.
Really?
$40.
They had 53. That's more than Carlisle got it at.
So you're barely breaking even with that. All right. Oh, this is an arena club. We're not even going to try. Oh, hold on. No.
I can't even read it.
Let's see. Let's go Lonzo Ball.
Why is it zoomed in like that? Oh, I can't. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me zoom out.
I think I can do that one. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Let me so hyped up. I really want that one though. You get your money back. I collect Lonzo Ball.
Oh, the fuck out of here! I'll buy you 6. It's $10.
So you get your money back on that one.
$8. So this is a picture of why the hell is this a picture on the website? A fucking $8 card.
Well, we don't know when it. Also, like I said,
dude, they dude, what are you talking about? Are we trying just to go like, hey, this is just pictures of random shit you maybe could get? Site gets a bunch of.
Oh my gosh, I was way off on this one,
bro. The Joe Burrow's the best by far at 165.
I got 190.
That's the only person who's won out of any of these repacks, right there.
That's a really good hit.
They've got that same photo inch wide. Let's see if it's different cert numbers. Hold on. Let's see if it's 2.
That's a pretty good.
Okay, 2 different cert numbers. 2 different cert numbers. I'll let it slide. 2 Joey B's is not bad.
But like I said, we don't know how how well this they update their hits.
What are you talking about, Imani? I'm just talking about if I have 20 fucking pictures on a website, everything is going to be a $300 or $400 fucking picture. And they're going to go, holy shit, this is crazy. But they had an $8 card. Dude, if I had an $8 card, Imani, I'm cracking it out of the slab.
This is why I always
for $8 and then send it for 69 cents. Or no, they went up to 72.
This is why this is why I buy Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, okay, hold on. What does this Patrick Mahomes come out at?
$93, $100.
Alt has it at 104. Last sale,
Wow.
103, 80, 99, 90. It's a die
Oh,
cut.
different.
It's the 10. It's a
I
pop
know.
8. That one's decent, right?
I need Patrick Mahomes.
Bro, we've
Why
only
get
hit
Patrick
2
Mahomes?
that are over the buy cost.
Well, yeah, because that's just
Dude,
that's
this says
who you
hit.
supposed to get.
Amani, this says hit gallery.
Yeah, we don't know when they updated the gallery.
Amani.
They're not updating this like every time
Hold
they
on.
get a hit.
This fucking $8 card is the hit for $40. I'm just being honest. If I'm gonna have a website and I'm selling repacks and it says hit gallery, I'm not gonna have a fucking $8 card on there with a picture of my hand. Hold on. Let's zoom in for the people to see what
I see it.
Yeah, look at that. You see your fucking hand. What? You will. How are we gonna take a photo of this? Oh, well, I like your ring there, Bill. They won't notice. Scan the card. Just use the scan.
No, they're trying to do the
the same thing as the whatnot guys. Look how big the slab pile is. We're gonna show you the $8 card.
Put a little spin on. Who's the guy sitting right there? In the suit.
This one? Let me see. Brett Hall. Brett Hall.
Not familiar.
Not familiar at all. Not familiar at all. Hockey. So. Oh, okay. Hold on. Since it's hockey and it's in a CGC slab, let me scan it on. And this is my preferred method, boys and girls. So if you see something in a slab like this, use center stage and just scan it and treat it as a raw card. Let's see.
Is that the new labels?
Yeah, I believe so.
Geez, I can't even find that.
I can't even find it, my guy.
Can't find it either. It must be.
It's not even worth fucking finding. Okay. Here goes something that should be good. Peyton Manning, Topps. Is this a rookie?
It's a rookie, should be.
Let's see. What does this go for?
It should be a rookie. Is that PSA 10, 9?
8 or 9. I apologize.
Like 200? No, it's 100.
So we've had 3 on the hit. No, okay. Alt has it at $74. Last one did 103, 74.
That's what we need to
49.
When did you do 49? I should have jumped in that one.
August 21, 2025.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Jeez. Somebody got a super still on that one.
I would be able to say it's probably an old label.
I might need to keep my eyes on this one. If I get it for 40. Well, that's what we need. First of all, I think we discovered something that
we need to have a hits thing that's literally
all
fucking $8.
Alt and Carlisle is a little bit off.
Always.
A little bit off. That's why you should have 2 of them and don't go around one.
Or use both.
That's what Alan. Remember we was at the show and Alan was like, "Oh, I just use Alt," and I was looking at it like Alt's cheaper than Carlisle.
Well, I use Alt for free.
I was like, we just use.
But I do pay for center stage. They do hit me for $14 a month.
Well, that's because you're the raw dogger. So with the cards, I mean, it works.
It fucking works so good.
That's a topic. Let's a little preview for our next podcast because there's also collect also, right?
Correct, but you have to take a front and back, and so on some of these you couldn't even complete the task, right?
We are going to break down these on the next show.
That actually sounds like a beautiful plan. I
think that would definitely work, and then I feel like because I think Yabo uses collect, and so we are. I mean,
we can just jump on with all 3.
Yeah, because the ultimate one is if 130 point gets their pictures correct.
Okay, hold on, real quick, Imani. Not to just interrupt the shit out of you. Can you see this picture that says "Unbox the Thrill" right here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see it.
Do you see all the fucking SGC slabs
Mm-hmm.
of base garbage? I mean, when
but that's what
I'm
you.
trying to advertise
Yeah, but the whole thing, it's $40.
Imani, it's $40 in 2025. I'm gonna efficiently use. Listen, these kids are not stupid. That's the thing. None of these kids are walking up to a table buying an SGC slab. None of
Not
them.
anymore.
Not anymore,
But it's so flooded.
bro. It
It's
just
flooded out there because that's
this
what they. That's what the
feels like a
whole.
way to offload a bunch of garbage.
Well, I mean, that's every repack. That's all. But it's the point
That's not
of
every repack. That's not every
that's
repack,
that's
but it is
some
the vast
that's a lot.
majority. It
Yeah,
is the
but
vast majority,
you're
but none
paying.
of them are GameStop though.
Well, but you're not paying $300 though. That's a little. If you pay $300 and you have a floor of $50, I can't do that.
So I retract my statement earlier because I said something about, I'm more interested in purchasing a case. After looking at those fucking hits, you're gonna spend $800 and your best hit is gonna be a $200 card and an SGC slab.
Well, I think that's the whole thing with transparency is that they're not going they're not going to send you a list on.
Dude, that's where Courtyard and Arena and I think it was Courtyard that we were using, not just to give them
No,
a
just
lot of
arena.
love.
No,
It
arena.
was
We
Arena?
never use
Okay.
courtyard. No.
Okay. So it was Arena. Okay, so shout out to Arena. You purchased it and you go, these are the hits.
Mm-hmm.
And when we looked up every hit, Amani and me both literally were like, damn, I want to spend money. Let's go back to the run hits. It says run hits.
But the whole thing is a lot of people don't want that. They don't want to know what's in it.
That's bull.
That's
That's
a lot of people.
bull.
No, that's a lot of people out
No,
here. There's a lot
not
of
at
people out
all.
here. A lot
Not
of
at
people out
all.
here does not want to be transparent on what's in there.
No. Okay. So no. That's okay. That's not what I'm disagreeing with.
What?
People want transparency. The people selling do
Uh-uh.
not want transparency.
No, the
Right?
people's buying also.
No, bro. Listen.
Dude, this how
So
many?
shout out Arena. So literally, we're looking through the fucking hits, Amani, and
Yeah,
it's like,
but no,
bro,
but people are not using arena. People are going to these shows. They're going on whatnot, not being transparent on
right
what it is.
now, right now.
Car Collector 2 does a good job of what he does. He's transparent on his stuff. I like that. But other than that, it's a lot of repackers on here that just go, oh, you're just gonna rip it and see what you get. And a lot of people like that. It's the whole gambling aspect of it. It's the whole I don't want to know what's in it.
I don't know. I'll argue different. So the only decent repack company that I know of that shout out. We love Card Collector too. I mean, I've not physically watched, so that's the only way I want to critique anybody or give any flowers is if I physically watch them. But the Lathan breaks, they literally go, "This is everything in it. This is everything's comped.
Mm-hmm.
They're randomly put in this box. In this case, 100%, there is a gold kaboom of XYZ. There is the worst is this. That shit sells out immediately.
Yes. All these stuff sell out immediately.
I don't know. I just think the extra effort of transparency,
They don't want transparency.
not anybody reliable. Listen, I don't rock brands that I don't agree with. And like the Latham people, they were the ones who gave me those glasses. And I was like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
I like y'all's business.
Wait, is that the ones where he takes off the shirt?
I don't. No, that's Blez. But I like Blez too, though. Listen, I like Blez too. I've never seen their repacks, but I have watched them rip a ton of fucking wax, and nobody complains.
Yeah, but like I said,
But
there's more people out here that don't want the transparency. They don't want to know what's in there. I know it's kind of crazy, but that's what the people want. They don't want to know the hits that's in there. They just want to be surprised.
That's not necessarily true, because even at the casino, the slot machine has rules. It has your odds. It has an explanation of the game.
Which casino got this?
All of them. You got to watch our buddy Cruising with Tommy. He actually goes into details about all of this. And
yeah, but it's still not. But you still when you flick that lever, you still not know what you're gonna get.
Correct, but you at least know your odds of how you're playing the game. Versus this is dump money in and get dumped on.
You're still dumping money in and getting dumped on at the casinos. It's the same play.
I mean, I agree, but I think statistically you probably have a better odds.
Oh, yes, 100%. Yes. 100%.
That's all I'm talking about, because listen, if we're going to advertise pure gambling, you should only go gamble with the people who the government says, hey, if you're going to charge people to gamble, it has to be run this way, or the commission's going to come in and kick the door down and shut your shit down. Like, this stuff is garbage. You go and see, I've never been to a casino. I've only seen movies,
you gotta go to a casino.
Huh?
You gotta go to a casino.
I'm good.
Go to one in Jasper.
If I really wanted to burn a $20 bill, I would rip a pack of Pokemon, and 100% it would be equivalent.
Or just sell it.
What? The Pokemon pack?
The pack of Pokemon, yeah.
But then there was no fucking point to buy it.
There's always a point. If you're selling something, there's always a point to buy it.
Well,
but
I'm saying in the sense of a gambling like fix. Like, they're like, oh, I gotta go gamble. Like,
yeah. People that they don't want to know what it is. The responsible one that thinks about it, yeah, that's a different story. But these degenerates out here, they do not want to know what's in the pack. Period. It's more of a percentage of people that do not know. They don't want to know what's in the pack. And
hold on, quick interjection. If you are audio only, really, you're missing out. Right now, we are showing, and this whole conversation, we are showing the hit gallery, and of these less than 30 cards, only 3 of them were over $100.
Mm-hmm.
And there were several $8, $5 doo-doo. That's all. Listen, I just want to paint the picture for our audio listener. Because if you're audio only, you're kind of getting half the experience.
But I think the whole thing of these repacks and people that do the repacks, like I said, it's I would, it's the same thing. It's not the same thing of breaking, because you know what you're getting. But like I said, it's just
so that's what I was gonna say. I mean, you can't compare it to breaking, because
you know what you pay for.
Yes, exactly. Even in breaking, for anybody who goes, well, it's gambling. It's like, I literally know a guy who goes, no, this is my team, and I'll enter a break for very cheap and get that whole team.
Yeah, because he don't want every team. Yeah,
correct. And when you think about it like that, you go, fuck. In a collector's sense, that's even cheaper, because he goes, hey, this is an $800 box, but for $25, I can get every person on this team. Obviously, sometimes you're going to lose, but he goes, well, they're doing a case. I've got a better,
Yep. Do a case break.
And that's still somebody coming in with a little bit of like knowledge, but also, hey, there is a gamble aspect to nothing could hit. You
Yes.
could just be totally SOL.
But also, you can also get. You'll be the same thing.
Yeah.
Because if you have prison football and you're going after the Falcons, I just want the Falcons. I don't want the Giants. I don't want the Eagles. So you open up a case by yourself at the house and you get no Falcons. You're like, oh, I don't waste my money. But then you got all these other cards. It's like, yeah, I just want to get rid of them. But with this repacks, you don't know what's going in there. If you want to. Now, you can be responsible and go to Lathan. You can go to, you can do Arena. I don't know if Courtyard does it. I mean, it should. Or, A Mint. Reliable sources that's going to do you right. Or you can just be a degenerate and go, let's see how this does.
So, I mean, obviously, we got to move past the top of funnel because, most people's content is geared towards people who just are getting in the hobby. But truth be told, we are really the voice of the people who are past that. Hey, you've graduated. Hey, you are knowledgeable and you are trying to, I hate to use the phrase, grow a portfolio, grow assets, build collection, whatever you want to phrase it as.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like boys and girls buy and sell singles. Honestly, you know what you're going to get. Like if you're going to, wholeheartedly gamble, I think breaks are probably safe depending on what you're going for.
And who you go with.
In the world of Pokemon, it does nothing.
Yeah, you don't break Pokemon, do you?
Not necessarily in the same sense. Not as in a like we're gonna split teams, divisions. Like it's no, but it does make sense to go. Hey, I'm a fan of Patrick Mahomes, so I have to buy the Chiefs team.
Yep.
Right, like that. Logically, that makes sense. When I see these juice packs, other than, I mean, and here's the thing. You're just burning a customer with the juice pack versus at least the break. Even if you skunk, most times the guys or girls will send something to the individual. But I mean, I think
it's still
you have
$40.
Listen, I think you have a better chance of profit with the break than you do the juice.
Well, of course, but like I said, with $40, the risk is not there.
It's there. I mean, bro,
$40.
I'm the guy who's like, I will make coffee at the house because I know I can make coffee for 20 cents. Why would I spend $7? Right.
Well,
so but I'm a different level of nerd.
Right, but Starbucks is still the top coffee chain in the world country, I guess.
Correct. And that's the individual they're going for. Is
I don't want to make coffee at the house.
Got a Starbucks drink in her hand. She already spent $20 on herself. Little Billy didn't even get a cake pop because sister dropped hers on the ground, so she gave him the Little Billies, and so now she's dropping 40. Like I get it. It is.
But see, that's the thing is that
it feels like it is the most mom friendly price point.
And it is. But the whole thing is that either you can go to Starbucks and get, spend, whatever, $15 on a latte or whatever this is, or you can go to 78 Brew, whatever it's called, or Dutch Bros. Yeah. You can go there and get a cheaper coffee, but nobody's going there.
Well, that's not true. Everybody's going to 7 Brew. It's kind of like the most trendy shit right now. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Well, I think 7 Brew got more like sodas, juice or something, right? Something
It's
like
a
that.
pure drive-through experience, from my understanding, and I do think they do offer a
Mm.
variety of drinks. But
Yeah.
literally, that is kind of the realm that actually Starbucks is going. But I know at one point, I believe Starbucks was the biggest distributor of milk in North America.
I think they still are.
Yeah,
That says a lot.
That's a fucking ton of milk. That's a ton of milk.
That says a lot. So,
but so Imani, listen, with this being said, I mean, do you think this is the kind of juice that we need? Like, is this
the
worth the
$40? Yeah.
squeeze? I mean,
Yeah, $40. Yeah. We're having a whole different conversation at $80.
Okay, follow up. That's what I was about to follow
Yeah.
up with. 80 is the number. So when it's $60, mom's still buying a juice pack? Because
No.
I think honestly at fucking $50, mom says no.
No, because that's what I said at the beginning, is that this is the $19.99, not the $20. $20 expensive. $19.99 is a little bit cheaper, and it looks a lot better on, you're watching, the made for TV. I need a sponge wow, and I can get 3 for $19.99 instead of 20. That looks a whole lot better than I'm getting this juice box for $39, not $50, which is I said, people on here going like, well, it's a $10 thing. No, don't matter about $10. That's only at GameStop. We still don't know the rest of the prices. It's a wild card to pull, though.
Well, of course, that's what should be shown on your hits. For our audio listeners, they're showing.
I don't think they updated it. I think they have forgot that the hits, and I hope somebody watches this and works for them and goes, you gotta update your website. Period. You gotta update your website.
I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but for a company that is working exclusively with GameStop, their website is trash. Dog water.
I mean, but
dog water.
It's a lot of repacks you have to make up for them.
Doesn't matter. You're charging that much a piece, you can pay somebody.
I mean, you could. But what have they not getting traction on the website? Maybe we're the only one that's been on the website this year.
First off, you are so I'm sure you scan the fucking QR code and it takes you to their website.
I know. That's what they got to update. I hope somebody. So if anybody's listening from Juice Box Breaks or whatever you call it,
we there's lots that we do like about this premise. There are some critiques though. I mean, we cannot have runs or hit run. What is this? What's going on? Yeah, I mean, a chance to break a hit. Like there's some cool stuff, right?
That's a Davis Mills.
It's a fucking Don Mattingly 9.
That's a
Davis Mills to 99.
Yeah, they're not updating the website.
Worn game. Like what?
Yeah, they're not updating the website.
A Sam Howell PSA 10 die cut.
Yeah, that's not updating the website.
Matt Corral Father's Day. 101.
They're 101.
It's Matt Corral, my guy. Who cares?
It's all 101. There's somebody out there collecting that card. They just not update the website. Which, like I said, if somebody's on here listening, you need to update your website.
Bad.
So,
well, listen, that's a wrap for today's episode of the Jerry Pitre Show. Now, whether it's guests or just the week's biggest topics, You know we'll always bring the heat from the hobby. Don't forget, subscribe, share with a friend, and keep collecting. We out. Peace. Yabo.